Hi, so my name is Tanya. I'm from South India, and this is, I think, almost my second year in Canada. So that's all I'm going to say for now.
Nice. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, my name is Pat, so I'm from the Philippines. I'm almost here. I've been here in Canada for almost 4 years already, but it's my first year studying. So yeah.
So, hi guys, I'm Darian. I'm from Madagascar, and this is my first study in Canada too.
Nice. Nice to meet all of you. Okay, are you guys ready?
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys ever get burnt out or?
Burned out?
Yeah, sorry. Like tired of doing same thing.
Chef holds himself to the highest standard, and so do we. We never burn anything unless by design. To make delicious. Now, who's hungry?
There is food at the end of the street.
Elsa, excuse me? Elsa, hi. Who lives there?
Chef.
Oh, can we see that?
Even we are not allowed inside Chef's cottage, Mr. Electric.
Come on. We mustn't disturb the Lord High Emperor of Sustenance.
Yeah, all right.
They are? Isn't it GOAT the greatest of all time? No.
So I think that maybe we'll just time the post.
Best class.
Well, I booked the best class.
With my name.
So, what can you describe what cultural identity means to you? Like, can you tell us a bit about yourself and about your cultural background?
I think one of the things I've always thought of after coming here was like getting along with people was a lot more easier for me, because when I grew up, even in my household, I'm not speaking for like the entire of South India when I say this, we had a very open house, like in terms of food. My dad was someone who used to love to bring different cultural food into our house, so that's something I always got to try. And even in terms of like when we used to go for vacations and stuff like that, like we used to always have a very open, I think, mindset towards other cultures. So me coming here, it was a nice experience. Like even now I have a lot of multicultural friends, so it's pretty interesting.
Nice.
So for me, this is not the first time, or this is not the first country that I stayed for a long time. So I have been to United States and some Asian countries. So experiencing different kinds of culture, or talking or being with different kinds of culture, it's not already new to me. So I have a lot of friends from different countries. So it's been easy, and then in our family as well. So like Tanya, we love exploring like different kinds of cuisines in terms of food. We love traveling. So yeah.
Nice.
So, about me, it's a little bit difficult because English is not my first language. I speak French, but I can see that I can discuss with someone. I have new friends, and I can enjoy all of the foods that I have never eaten before. So yeah, it's not easy, but not difficult too.
That's amazing.
Hold your plate. Don't worry about the future. Hold your plate and finish the first dish. Then move on to the next one. Finish. Yeah, let's go. Well, is this? Oh, let me walk ahead. That is making us mess up. Oh yeah, you carry your tortilla. Oh yeah, hold your tortilla. Wait for the rice. I wait for the rice. Prince, no. Prince, don't put two rice. Don't put two rice. Exactly. After you put the first rice.
You want to get the ingredients now.
I can do that for him. No.
Yeah, but getting the ingredients. That's the only part that's missing now. That's the part that's missing now. Get the ingredients and chop it.
If we start doing this for others, we mess it up.
I think honestly, you don't need to get the plates for me. Get the ingredients. You don't understand. That's what
this is just the beginning. We'll still have to wash plates, and that's my duty. So I can't help him. He also gives me time to wash plates.
We have limited things that we're going to be doing. I think I'll be able to even wash plates.
Let's just
the way things are going, I'll probably be able to wash plates. That chopping of getting ingredients, that's what.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, now he has to rush around.
Because you're not getting the ingredients.
I can't believe
Oh my
you're here
God.
right now.
Because you're not getting the ingredients. If you are getting the ingredients, you won't be going back and forth as much.
Men fighting in the kitchen. Like, I can't.
On the topic of food, you guys all seem to be foodies. So
Yes.
So can I ask? Okay, so in all the places you've been to, what have been your favorite meals from all of them?
Okay. Okay, so I haven't visited a lot of countries, but at home I've always cooked a lot of different cuisines. So I think I would say Chinese, Korean, and somewhat Vietnamese.
You can cook all of those?
No, not everything.
Okay,
if somebody comes and questions me now, I'm gonna get scared.
Okay.
But no, it was. I love to learn about these cultures and their dishes and stuff like that. So my mom used to always say, like, you cook everything except Indian cuisine. So I'm like, yeah. So I would say those are my top 3. But I love all kinds of food.
No, but you have to pick one. What's the meal that you particularly have enjoyed?
A meal or like
Yes.
a cuisine?
A meal.
That's hard. I'd say hot pot, Chinese hot pot.
Chinese hot pot. Interesting. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Nice.
So for me, I'm torn between the two.
Okay.
So I love Korean food.
Yes.
And I love Japanese food. So right now I'm torn between sushi, which is not just a typical sushi. I love sashimi. I love the raw fishes, not the raw ones. But I love samgyeopsal as well from Korea. So
I have to be honest.
it's really hard.
I've tried. I have tried to like sushi. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I've really tried. Like I've tried different. I know that there are a lot of like, but I just can't. I just can't get it.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's really hard to think about that. Oh, I'm gonna eat a raw fish.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It feels like you're gonna get the fish from the sea or from the, let's say, the
Just eat it.
aquarium and just bite the real fish or the live fish. It's really hard.
I'm yellow.
I'm green.
It's the.
Marcus, give me flour.
How did I forget that song?
Give me flour, bro.
Where's flour?
I'm on this side with you.
That's the flour, bro. Pass it. Pass it. Bro, no, pass it.
How do I pass it? How do I pass it?
Drop it on
You
the
can
plate.
throw it.
Drop it on the plate.
Thank you. Thank you.
My guy is trying to serve flour.
I don't. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Wait, which one are we doing?
Waku's gang.
My guy, why did he put the fish? You know what? Whoever doesn't know what they're doing should just serve plates, I swear.
What should I do with the chopped fish? Nothing.
Serve
Chop
it.
fish. Serve it up. Yeah.
Please.
So you see top left?
Yeah.
That's what we're meant to do. Oh shit! I have to chop this up first.
He doesn't know, like, you did not give him
Flour?
any instructions.
Where's
Bring
the
the
meat?
dirty- bring the dirty plate back.
My guy threw the flour!
He's just training, bro.
I thought this was about to burn, right?
Yep.
Set on the place, set on the place.
We actually didn't play.
What-
we didn't play
how?
with this guy.
How did I forget right?
nigga let me throw the food away.
Bro.
The very first time I ate sushi, like the sashimi, I just think about that I'm eating a jello.
Interesting.
And I think good thing as well. When I first tried it, I tried salmon, and that raw salmon doesn't have any taste. It doesn't have any like fishy smell.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the thing. That's
It depends. I think I don't know what you tried.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I'll follow you to your next restaurant and then we'll see how that
you
goes.
should.
Me before too, I didn't like sushi, but when I came here, I like it. I don't know
Okay.
if it, yeah.
Okay, then I need to jump on.
Yeah, totally.
All right, I
We
need to
have
jump
to
on
go
this.
there.
I need to jump on this. Okay. So
So about
yes.
me, I like Chinese food and Korean food, but I really like noodle soup from Chinese.
Oh, like ramen?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Ramen is OP. Nice. All right. I think for me, I think my favorite food remains it's a cultural food. It's swallow. It's like pounded yam and egusi soup. It's a Nigerian meal.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Hawthorne. I'm Julian Slowick, and tonight it'll be our pleasure to feed you.
The curtain rises.
Over the next few hours, you will ingest fat, salt, sugar, protein, bacteria, fungi, various plants and animals, and at times entire ecosystems. But I have to beg of you one thing. It's just one. Do not eat. Taste. Savor. Relish. Consider every morsel that you place inside your mouth. Be mindful, but do not eat. Our menu is too precious for that. And look around you. Here we are, on this island. Accept all of it. And forgive. And on that note, food. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
So, can you talk a bit on your first big culture shock moment in Canada since you came?
For some reason, I can never answer this question. I don't know why. I think it's probably, okay, this is the first thing that came to my mind, so I'll go with this. So back home, we used to get a lot of things in small quantities. For example, if I want to buy, let's say, what do I want to buy? Sugar, right? We will get different packet sizes, like right from maybe, let's say, 100 grams to whatever you want. But here I really struggle to find something that's maybe below 500 grams. And sometimes I don't want to buy that much. But sugar is just an example. I'm saying anything that I want to buy. I feel like the lifestyle here, I mean, not the lifestyle, the market, sorry, is not suited for just individual living. You know, so that was just difficult for me because I'm like, I don't want so much. Like, I want to buy half of that quantity. So that was difficult to adjust to.
Yeah. So for me, I'm gonna go back to food.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
We're gonna go back to food.
All right, that's good.
Because so I came from Asian country, right? So our staple food is like rice. Like every single meal we have to eat rice. Rice with bacon, rice with meat, or something else. Everything is with rice. When I came here, I can't order any single rice in a restaurant or in a fast food chain because in our country, McDonald's has rice, KFC has rice. Like everything has rice. Like when I came here, like how can I eat my chicken without rice? Because I love chicken and rice. So how can I eat those? So I think that's the very, very first thing that I was looking for. Because, of course, you're coming to a different country and then you're going to look for the things that you're used to. Right? So, yeah.
Very interesting.
For me, I'm gonna say, like Canadian people, they are very on time.
That's good.
Yeah, but in Madagascar we are always late. Yeah, but here I can say that I improve myself to be on time like them because I moved here to follow their culture, and that's the thing that I was a little bit difficult before I studied in Toronto. I was always late. So the professor didn't like me because and I said that I will improve myself, but no, you can see that I'm on time now.
Yeah, and it gets really hard, right? Because like these are certain aspects of yourself, and because you've been so used to it, right? And then you come to a different place. For me, it was, I think, so back in Nigeria, like, you know, Uber drivers, you know, and I think I'm particularly use the example of Uber and Lyft drivers. They're very service based. They're very like relationship based, right? You know, when you enter the car, they treat you like, I would say, this king, right? Like, you know, they say, hey, they carry your bags, they put it in the trunk and everything. And when I came here and like I had my first few like Uber drivers, and they were so transactional. They were so like I just came here to earn money. Like it was very like different from me. And I started to appreciate people back home, because it's like, these guys that be in the car and like you have your 3 luggages, and then you have to go back and like you're packing everything yourselves. So I think it was very interesting for me to like start seeing how people were just very like, you know, like especially it feels like, you know, in the restaurants, they were very like, they were themselves even when they were doing their jobs. So that was my big culture shock, I think. I won't say big, but one of them.
I have one more to add to the transportation thing. The boss here has schedules.
Yeah.
In my country, you can ride whatever bus
we can all agree with that.
Every minute there's a bus coming, like, or some whatever transportation you have there. But here you have to follow the time, or else bye bye.
Yep. In my country, it's more like jumping buses.
Oh yeah.
It's very different.
That car just left the road. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, alternate. It is rice, then the other thing. Rice, then the other thing. Rice, then the other thing. Don't do 2 of the same thing at the same time. It messes you up.
Already. Okay, now I have to do beef first. No, let's carry on. Yeah.
Exactly. After you do this, put it on fire, go for rice. There we go. Then pick up mushroom. Hey! Now Dave, have your this thing ready. He fried meat. Have your tortilla ready to go and pick up that meat. Hey, there we go.
Yes,
Keep
chef.
moving. Then pick up the rice.
Carry rice is ready. Rice is ready for
you. Take the plate to the rice. There we go. Good.
Mushroom ready. Your mushroom is ready. I'm putting it here for you.
Dave is confused, bro. Dave, see. Dave.
What's one tradition from home that you have carried with you?
Oh, I think somebody else should take this first.
I'll take it first.
Okay.
So, going on a church, eating our meals together, like all of us in the house, because I live with my sister here and her family, so we still carry the tradition of we have to eat dinner together, so we have to wait each other before we eat.
That's amazing.
So that's what we usually do, because I think all of us are like, so I'm studying here, I go out the house early in the morning for our 8 a.m. class. They have their own work. The kids go to school, so we don't see each other in the morning, and everyone's bringing lunch in the lunchtime. So dinner time is very, very important to us, because that's the time we like talk to what happened to your day and everything. So during dinner we call our parents back home, so that's the time we can catch up to them as well. What else? We have this tradition from our family that after we go to church, we're gonna eat out in a restaurant, whatever restaurant, and then we're gonna go to grocery together. So that's our tradition. And then
that's amazing.
So we never stop doing it. So until now, we're doing it. We're showing it to the kids. So even though they're born and raised already here in Canada, we're still letting them experience how we grew up.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
Yeah.
How much?
Okay. Well, I was trying to think of it, but I still don't have anything. But I would say I really do miss most of the traditions I would have with my family back home. Like, so one thing is every Sunday we used to play some sort of game, whether it was outside or then it slowly moved, I think after COVID and lockdown and stuff, to indoor board games and all that kind of stuff. So that's something that used to happen every Sunday. I really miss that. I can't have that here now. But I think in terms of family, I do have a family here now and really feel blessed for that. So like my aunt and my sister. So I think in terms of holidays that we have here, I still get to have that part with them. So like last year, my aunt found out what my mom would cook usually for Christmas, and she made that, so I wouldn't feel left out. So I'm glad to still carry on certain things here.
That's cool.
So I'm very different because I live alone here, but I usually go to church as a Christian. Every Sunday we need to go to church, so I do this. And for me, we don't go out to eat our lunch after church, but we eat good food. We don't cook every on week. And in terms of family, I don't have anyone here. I just have my Malagasy friend, and we try to do something together.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
all. Yeah, but I call my family back home every Sunday too.
Very important.
Yeah, very important.
Yo, family's up.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh my God, it smells good. That looks so good.
Damn, City.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let you. Oh, okay. What do we got going on over here?
Yeah, we got a stew, rice, plantains, and a little fennel salad.
All right, I'm interested either. Yo, let's do this.
I bring my own. This looks like shit.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, still pay attention.
That's not nice.
Pork.
That's not nice.
It's not pork, it's beef.
He never.
Look like pork.
Okay.
It look like pork.
All right. I'll start. I'm grateful for Philip K. Dick. Feck, you're up.
Me? I'm thankful for my cat, Ralph.
They both name Ralph?
Yeah, it's just like it's easier that way. Ralph and Ralph.
All right, Teen, you're up. What's up?
I'm grateful for all y'all, my friend.
All right. You fucking softy.
Okay, so next we'll dive into something that ties close its identity, which is family. You know, moving far from home can change family dynamics, strengthen certain bonds, or even change the way we define home. But before we get into that, I'm going to ask you guys some kind of speed questions. Are you guys ready? Like just like speed run it, just answer as fast as you can. Don't think too much.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So my first question is, if you could teleport home for just one day, what's the first thing you do?
Hug my mom.
Oh yeah, actually, right, just for the whole day, right? I actually would do that as well. Yeah, just like spend the time with her, like just gist, right? Yeah, actually, me too.
I wanna say kiss my boyfriend.
So wow, you have one day to go home and so like.
Sorry, mom.
Wow. Okay, valid.
Okay, mine would be the same thing. Yeah, hug my family.
Oh yeah, I think so too. All right, nice. All right, next. If you had to, what's something small but unique from your culture that you didn't realize was different until you moved?
Ooh.
How much time do we have to think?
Not much time. Yes, not much time. Okay, that's a very hard question for a speed question.
Yeah. Speed question. You can't do that.
Well, I think it was, openness, right? It was how closely knit communities were, how closely knit neighborhoods were, right? Like, before, when I was back home, I think we call it amebo, we call it like, mind your business, right? But then you forget how nice that feeling of community is when your next neighbor can easily come to your house and, drink juice and talk, right? There's so much closeness, right? But coming here, I didn't realize how valuable that was, and coming here and then everyone is just to themselves, right? Everyone is in their houses, everyone is and obviously they had their communities here, but I think just seeing how everyone minded their business and just stayed with themselves, is something that made me value that feeling back home.
Right. Yeah, I think I build on that because I think here mostly everyone keeps to themselves, and even I think most relationships are very transactional. Like if you have to do something, if you have to go somewhere, everything is calculated. I think money comes in here a lot. Back home that wasn't a problem.
Exactly.
You just go out, you spend the next time somebody does, but here everything is okay guys, let's sit down and create a whole bank statement. What's happening? So I think that's something, I never knew that I would miss that.
Yeah, me too.
11 times you take the boat out here where we introduce every dish, every single time. We tell you exactly what we're feeding you. Please tell me one dish you ate the last time you were here, or the time before. One, please.
Cod.
What?
Cod.
Cod? It wasn't cod, you donkey. It was halibut. Rare fucking spotted halibut.
What does it matter?
It matters to the halibut, Mrs. Leebrand, and to the artist whose work turns to shit inside your gut. I've allowed my work to reach the price point where only the class of people in this room can access it. And I've been fooled in trying to satisfy people who can never be satisfied, starting with her. But that's our culture, isn't it? And my restaurant is part of the problem.
How about this? For two of you, I can give you guys another question.
Oh, sure.
You would like that? Okay, nice. Okay, your question would be, if you had to describe your home country in just 3 words, what would they be?
Hospitable.
Hospitable?
Or hospitality.
Hospitality, one?
Yeah, just one word, right?
No, 3 words.
3 words, sorry.
Yes. No, you're good.
Respect. And I must say religious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Same.
Same.
Respect, religious, and I wanna say family.
Family.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so my next question is, we talked about a bit about family, yeah. So how would you say, moving has affected your connection with family? Do you feel closer or do you feel more distant? How has that affected the dynamic?
Oh, it has deeply, deeply affected it. Like, there have been so many times where I just want to go back home. Like, to be very honest, I think especially when times are difficult here, my first thought has always been to go back home. And so this is something, so it's a little funny. I've never been a very affectionate person in terms of like hugs and stuff like that. And my mom used to always give me a hard time about it because she's like, I'm your mom, why are you not hugging me? But for me, it's just always been hard. So, but after coming here, there have been so many times where I just want to go back home to see her. Like, even if I'm going through a hard time, I want my mom. If I'm sick here, I'm alone, I want my mom. So I would say, yeah, it's that. And also in terms of, I think, communication, I'm glad that we've still maintained that. So me and my mom, we still have extremely long conversations, catching up on what's happening with me, what's happening with her. And even with my brother too, we're pretty close. But my dad doesn't talk much. He does miss me, at least I know that, but like, he doesn't talk much.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nice.
That's pretty much it.
Thank you.
So for me as well, I think, still same with my mom. Like, I'm the person, her kid that doesn't show any affection like you.
Yeah, I think it's
I never say I love you to her. I never hug her or kiss her. We never talk like too much. But when I came here, I'm regretting I didn't do it when I was still there. When I feel like I missed a lot of stuff at home. Like, I'm regretting sometimes I'm regretting, like, when I'm sad or I have a problem or I'm stressed out, I want someone to talk to. I want someone to hug or something. And I'm looking for my mom. So right now, we have more communication than before. We keep on talking. She keeps on calling. I keep on calling. She wants me to go home, in short. She wants me to go home now. And I hope I can, but I'm doing this for our future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
So for me, maybe all of us sometimes feel homesick. But for me, before I was close with my dad. But when I came here, I began to want to be close with my mom because human, she can understand my feeling. So it's a good thing that it's a good thing that I came here because now I can talk with her whatever happened to my life with my study, relationship, my sickness, my homesick, and she can understand me. But I know that my dad miss me. But he doesn't know how to talk with me about that thing. So as Pat and Tanya, I don't like to hug my mom, to kiss her, to tell I love you. Maybe it's our culture, I don't know. But no, I'm saying that I love you, mom.
Yes,
Yeah.
me
So
too.
that's
I can touch on that because I think when we're back home, right, when we're seeing them every day, sometimes we get angry, right? So like, bro, like leave me alone, like stop being so. And then like you don't really see the need to do those things because like I said, like they've been there all through your life. But I think that's one of the good things that I'm appreciative of from being here because now you tend to like appreciate them more. You tend to want to be more expressive about how you feel, right? And that's one thing I'm really glad about, right? Because now like every single time I'm telling you I love you, you know, like you just whenever you have those feelings, you know how much you can lose, so you're always ready to express them more often. So that's something that I think most of us share. Interesting. All right. My next question would be touching still on family. Is do you think that living abroad has changed your perspective or your culture? And how do you feel about that?
No. So I'm someone who's very deeply rooted in my values and the way that I've been brought up and stuff like that. So moving to another place did not change that for me. But I think it's always been a blessing to me that I get to interact with so many different types of people and I get to learn different perspectives from different cultures. And I think that's something that's really important. Like even especially like our last semester we had studying culture, right? So I think in a country like Canada, actually having an open mind about different cultures, you can benefit so much.
Even though I'm already here with different kinds of culture around me, like for example our group is very diverse in culture. Like I love our group because we're sharing different kinds of culture, right? Well, we're learning from each other. But I still have my own values and culture in my heart. Like if I think that it will affect my values that I'm holding or my culture that I'm holding, I just don't show it to anyone. But it deeply in my heart, I don't like something that you guys did, or not you guys, because I love you guys. You're all good. But the people around me, like, or the strangers, let's say, the strangers around me, sometimes I just give it to myself. Like, I hate these people because they're stepping on my culture. They're stepping on my values. Like, where are their values? Sometimes I question something like that when I'm walking alone or something. But I have to accept it because we're here in a country that has different kinds of culture. Everyone is holding their own values. So as long as I'm still holding mine, I'm still doing what I should do. As long as I'm not stepping on someone, I think that's fine.
Not open yet, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Was looking for some old mean so-and-so named Tina.
I'm Tina. How can I help you?
This used to be a good restaurant here. What happened to it?
They had to close. I heard there were too many old bitches working here. Couldn't hack it.
Maybe some old bitches like us their bitch ways. Maybe they're happy with where they are. Maybe they don't want to change too much. Maybe they get scared, afraid.
Yeah, makes sense. That's how an old bitch would think. But that's why they surround themselves with bad motherfuckers who take care of them. Push their ass.
It's a drive-through now?
Yeah, well, they wanted to sell OG through here, but they're having a really hard time hiring.
Too much changes.
No, too many hustlers. They don't want to be Top Jeff. But what they're really looking for is a stubborn, childish, immature, pain in the ass with arthritis to run this thing during the day.
I might know a guy.
Send me his info.
about me as a path I hold in my value, but I have before I have never imagined that I can live with another people. Like we have different culture, and what can I do? I just need to accept and understand them.
Yeah.
But I sometimes maybe I will fight with them, not fight but argue. But doesn't mean that I don't accept your culture. But
what's something that you wish other people could see from like your perspective in being here, the sacrifices you've made? What's something that you like, if you could talk to these people right now, what's something that you would want them to understand?
I think that the North American dream is not as fancy as it sounds.
Well, that's okay. Yeah.
So, I think for me it was that, because I think life as an international student is really hard.
Yeah,
and I think communicating that to anyone back home, we can never fully do it. Like, nobody is gonna, no matter what words in the dictionary you pull out, nobody's gonna understand how hard it is to, I don't know, I guess again, being away from your family, there's so many new pressures that you have here, responsibilities and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so to add to that, people, like, for example, people back in the country, I feel like they think we're earning a lot of money. We're studying here, we're rich, and all. No.
We're rich.
We're here because we just want for a better life, right?
Exactly.
A better career, life for our family, for ourselves as well. That's why we're sacrificing a lot of stuff here. People doesn't understand that. So everything we're going through here. So that's why I salute all international students. I respect all of them because we're working in between classes. That's hard. We don't do that in our home country. If we study, we study. If we work, we work. We don't do it at the same time. So I just hope that people in our countries or back home could understand us and respect us, because we can't do anything.
Right? I agree. Yeah.
To add to that, like feeling depressed is real, because sometimes people back home, they don't understand when you say that I'm depressed here. Like, you don't feel anything, like not sad, not happy, but just live and study. But I hope that like the family back home, they can understand that their daughter, son can have some problems here. They can help to talk with them, to share. It's not all about the money.
Exactly.
It's also about your emotions, your feeling here.
Exactly. And to touch on that, I think like most of the time there's this assumption that this person is abroad, right? So like you said, that they're chilling, right? You've left the country. What other worries do you have? And I think that assumption makes people forget that we're all like individuals who had a passion, had a dream, or even just had like an urge to just better their life or their family's life, and that should be more than enough to justify your reason for coming here. And that also doesn't mean that because you've come here, all of your problems have gone away. No, you're now set with like a new, right? Like, and some more that you're expressing for the first time, right? And then you have to work and you still have to make it through, and it's sort of still a competition, right? And I think it's very important that people understand this perspective.
Morning.
Good morning. You want me to make you some coffee? Stomach still?
It's all right. I'll just grab something on the way. Thanks. Still coming tonight, right?
Most definitely. Are you excited?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I am. It's just, I don't know. I am. It's gonna be really good.
I have no idea how you do what you do, but I am excited.
Well, thanks, Dad. Means a lot.
I know you can put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah, well, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment with you, don't own a car, and for dinner the other night, I had a left Twix, so I think pressure's our friend here.
But that's okay is the point. Because I love you very much. And I'm very proud of you. And if you need to live here forever, I want you to live here forever. I never want you to feel like you have to make everything the thing.
Why can't we put everything that we have into everything that we can?
Baby, if that's true, then why put so much pressure on this one?
Because I don't know if I could do another one.
Done it. So for this last section, I'd like to just, make it less about us. And my first question is, what's one piece of advice that you'd give to someone struggling with cultural adjustments? Like, someone that just came here, someone that just landed, that's experiencing cultural shock, from each of us being here for at least a bit, what's an advice or perspective that you'd like to share with someone that's new and just about to experience all these things?
Okay, I would say be as open as you can to adapting to this new place. Yes, you did things the way you wanted back home, but you're in a different country now. So as much as you want to live like you used to there, like I think that's something I see a lot here, which is a little sad, to be very honest. So yes, it is a new culture. It's going to take you time. But I think having that open mind is really, really important, because you can't live like you used to back home the same way here, right? Like, so I think that's one thing I would say. Be open to adjusting as much as you can. I know it's going to be outside your comfort zone, but try, like really, really try.
I agree.
Yeah, to add to that, I know we all have our own, like I said a while ago, culture, values, whatever you want to call it. But the country that you're going to has their own.
Exactly.
So it's, if you want them to respect you, respect them as well.
Exactly.
Because you just came, so they will not adjust for you, but you should adjust for them since you are staying to their territory.
Exactly.
So I think it's not bad to change. You're not gonna change. You just need to adapt, like what she said, and respect. That's the most important thing. Respect. If you don't want people to hate you, if you don't want some changes from that country happen, you just have to respect them so that they will not be mad or triggered or something.
I agree.
Yeah. To add to that, like, make a friend and don't be shy, because we can do it alone.
Exactly.
As we have friends here, we can share all of the things, and they can help you to find a job or to about your study, because when you came here you feel alone. But if you have someone to talk and to share something, it will be very helpful. So make a friend, don't be shy, and adapt with their culture.
I think that openness bit is very important, because you need to understand that, like, you are in a different setting and you can't bring your, like, you really need to understand that you can't bring your old behavior, you need to really see how you can be as open-minded as possible to really take advantage of what's in front of you. And I really agree. Okay, so my next question is, if you could bring one thing from your home country to Canada, what would it be and why? Without, not your mother's, not your mother's, not your family, without your family aside.
Non-living things.
Yes,
not living things.
If you could bring one thing from home country to Canada, what would it be and why?
Do I have a limit on the number of things I can bring?
One thing. Yes.
Like the quantity.
One thing.
What are you bringing, girl?
I don't know. I see. Again, my head is just going to food. Yeah.
Really? Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Because I would say Indian sweets, because that's something I really miss, and I still haven't found the actual taste of those Indian sweets that we have here. Gotten somewhat close, but yeah, I would say sweets. It's on the top of my head.
So I can't say anything about food because I don't know, whoever exported everything here. I love you guys so much, because I can find in terms of grocery or food, we can find everything here in Canada. You said no living thing. So, okay, not my parents, not my sister. Can I bring my dog?
That's why I said living things.
No living
That's
things.
my emotional support dog.
No living
Like, I
things.
feel bad leaving him
I was
there.
gonna say a cat.
I knew. But no living things.
It's hard. What should I bring here? Can you just answer first? I'm gonna think more about it.
Can I say my car?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, because I can travel everywhere.
Actually, very true.
Yeah, because
Me too.
here I'm still student. It will be very expensive for me to buy a car, so I will bring my car back home.
Yeah, me too. Actually, me too.
How about you, Emmanuel?
Car, definitely. I think the car as well.
No, you have to find a different one.
Okay. If I could bring one thing. Okay, that actually is a hard question.
It's a hard question.
Okay, I'd say I'd bring. Oh my days. There's too many. I know. Especially when you cross out living things, it becomes much harder. But I'd say I'd bring really my things from my house. I think I'd because I was thinking about this right when I was coming to get more items, to get more things that were just staples around my house. I tried stealing some things here and there, but they caught me and they took them back. But I think I'd bring more things that made my space give me more memories of things
More
back
homey.
home. Yeah, maybe feel more homey. Yeah, yes, yeah.
Oh, I have mine now.
Okay.
Can I bring my life size more than
Look at my screen. Look at my screen.
This
is straightforward.
Bro, bring that.
straightforward.
Bro, brought out the drawing board.
It's straightforward. See, there's three things. One person takes care of plates. That is making sure plates is there to be used, making sure it is washed and put into
Wait,
right.
I want to
That's
see
all.
this.
Okay.
That's
What's
all.
the second person doing?
Second person is just
Why did you
taking the
pull
plates,
up?
taking the plates from said person and putting everything on it.
Then what's the third
As
person
it is
doing?
done. The third person is cooking, but because he's the only one cooking, he's cooking slow enough for these to keep up.
So he's going to cook. He's going to get the ingredients. He's going to chop.
I don't understand this.
Exactly.
I don't understand this diagram.
That's too much. That's too much. There's so much more that can be done in that time.
See, this is the problem. We keep thinking it is too much. Just do it.
Oh yeah, now let's do it. Oh yeah, let's do it like that. Oh yeah, who does what?
Oh, I have mine now.
Okay.
Can I bring my life size more than double the size teddy bear at home? I have a super big it's the one in Costco, the big one that's more than big than you.
The big what?
I have that. Can
Teddy
I bring
bear.
the teddy bear?
Yeah,
Since no one's here to hug me.
You just
that's my first boyfriend, to be honest. You know what?
Yeah.
The backstory of that. I pleased my parents to buy it to me. I promised that I'm not gonna have a boyfriend.
Oh, that's such a good reason.
It is. It is. That's my promise. That's my college days.
Wow.
And then I promised that I'm not gonna have a boyfriend until the end of college or until I finish my degree. Just buy me this one. They bought it. They don't want me to have a boyfriend that they buy it instantly.
That's right, like bets,
yeah.
That's such a good.
I understand why she doesn't.
I don't have it here. So
You're too preoccupied.
Okay, so as we wrap things up, so I'd like to open the table. What's something that you think I haven't asked or that you'd like to share here before we wrap it up?
Okay, it was a thought I had earlier, so I'm just gonna. I think so in terms of one of the questions that you asked, but again, based on culture. So, yeah, you coming to another country. I think another thing you need to remember is you're representing your country, right? The same way when athletes go for international competitions, people are watching them like, okay, you're from this country, how you behave, the way you talk to people. So I think that's something that's also really important because stereotypes are something that play a major role with the way people think. And sadly, not everybody is open-minded. So
True.
I agree.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap for this episode of the EchoCulture Talk Show. Culture is something we carry with us, and as we've seen today, it shapes not only where we come from, but where we're going. A huge thank you to Tanya, Darian, and Pat for sharing their thoughts and their journeys and perspectives. and I was glad to have you guys on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
You're
us.
welcome.
We can have a part 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Part 2 coming soon.
If he brings you happiness, then I wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. Pero si te hace llorar, a mí me puedes hablar y estaré contigo cuando triste estás. I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to drive away every teardrop that you cry. And if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. And I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.